Hi guys, today is Thursday, it's Thursday afternoon. The last video that I recorded was the grocery shopping video, and that was Tuesday evening. Between then and now has been a little bit of a roller coaster because immediately after I recorded that last video, I went to my local Slimming World club. It was a bit bizarre really. I just looked it up on the internet and then found that they actually had a class that was starting about 10 minutes after I'd finished recording. So I legged it, left my poor husband to put the kids to bed and everything, and went along feeling a little bit scared, to be honest, and, you know, hopeful. So I went along, I returned with a membership. Excuse me one moment, my son is coming into the room. How many times will I get interrupted? Hiya, Leo.
Yeah.
Would you like me to open this?
I'll get the boom.
Now, what do you say?
Big Mummy.
Good boy. Lucky boy. Off you go.
Bye, Mummy.
Bye. I love you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I returned with a membership, and my pack all came in a little box, like so. It's obviously the box is empty now, but I took it out. So I learned as much as I possibly could about the diet or the plan. They don't like to call it a diet; they want to call it a plan. So I learned as much as I could about the plan on the night, and I left feeling quite positive and quite like motivated, raring to go, and everything was all good. And so I had quite a late night that night because I was reading so much about this diet and the plan, and you know, all the foods that we were allowed to eat, and I was just trying to make plans for you know, for this week for our meals, because obviously we'd already bought the shopping. So the next morning I woke up and I went to have coffee, which is what I normally do every morning. And I have these Kenko sachets, which is like coffee and a whitener and sugar in one. And it's, you know, maybe because I'm a bit lazy, I don't know. It's just pre-prepared, and it makes my life a little bit easier, and you know. So anyway, so I went to have my coffee, and I suddenly thought, am I allowed this coffee on this plan? So I like googled it, and it's like 7:30 in the morning, and everybody with kids will know that 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning is not a good time for a busy mum. It really isn't. It's a real bad time. You've got children that need dressing, you've got children who need their hair done, you have kids who want their breakfast, and you know, and also I'm not a morning person at all. So googling at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning was not my idea of fun. So it kind of started off wrong. I then ended up making myself a cup of coffee, and I put some sweeteners in. The sweeteners were disgusting. Really, really not worth drinking the coffee at all. I'd rather give up coffee, honestly, that's how bad they were. And I ate some fruit. And I couldn't figure out whether there was anything else I was allowed. I mean, there was all these free foods that they spoke of, but all I could remember was things like pasta and rice and potatoes. And, you know, I'm not going to have pasta for breakfast. That's just nuts. So I just didn't really know, and rather than eat too much of stuff that I wasn't allowed, I decided to. Jesus, it's got really sunny in here. Sorry. Whoa. God. Anyway, so I decided that rather than use the, you know, eat foods that I wasn't sure about, I'd just starve. So I went hungry for most of the day. I had couscous for lunch, which was really nice, and I really enjoyed it. But then by the time the evening came, I was getting myself into a bit of a stress because I had my in-laws coming for dinner, and I wasn't sure what I could cook them that I was allowed to eat and that they would enjoy as well. I didn't want to just serve them up something that, you know, that I was suffering for. So yeah, I got myself into a bit of a tears and had a little bit of a meltdown, and added to that, my children were sprouting horns yesterday. I don't know why, maybe there was a full moon, I don't know, but they'd all decided to turn, and I had such a busy, hectic day, full of appointments, and I had 3 children who were screaming at me, and a puppy that needed injections, and, well, the whole thing was just a bit of a nightmare. So when Jay came home and said, did I want to get Italian takeout food, I accidentally said yes. So there you go. So my first day on the Slimming World, and I had a takeaway. Oh yeah. Can you see why I'm worrying now? Can you see why I'm going to struggle a little bit? Okay, so today, that was yesterday. I obviously felt a little bit depressed about the whole thing. I felt really down, and I felt like a complete failure, and I was really like, just really pissed off with myself, for want of a better word. So this morning I started on a new thing. I made myself this Slimming World magic porridge stuff, which was basically oats, Quaker oats, like, you know, porridge oats in a little sachet, about 28 grams or something like that, and a Muller Light yoghurt, and I did mine with the toffee flavoured one. And you basically mix the oats with the yoghurt and stick it in the fridge overnight, which is what I did last night. And everybody was really excited about it. All the kids were excited about it this morning, because we don't normally eat breakfast together. We eat dinner together, but not breakfast. So we thought we'd get up a little bit extra early and we would have breakfast together, and it went really nicely. It was really, really nice. The kids loved it, my husband loved it, everybody was like happy about it. So I had that, I went to the gym, I did an hour, and this time felt so much better than I did yesterday after doing my measly 20 minutes in the gym, because my day was so hectic, I didn't have time for any more than that. I did a proper hour's workout and I really worked hard, so I felt quite pleased with myself after that. I came home and had my lunch. What did I just have? I literally just had it, and I'm so scatty. Okay, I had an omelette with spinach and tomatoes and ham, and apparently, well, as far as I'm aware, all the foods that I had are classed as free on the Slimming World diet, which means plan. I'm never going to get used to this, am I? I'm on a plan. That makes me sound like a dog. Anyway, on the Slimming World Healthy Eating Plan, you can have all of these, the eggs and the tomatoes and the whole thing, and that's all classed as free foods, which you can eat an unlimited amount of, which is fab. And I really enjoyed my lunch. That was so cool. So, other than that, you know, everything's going okay. I know what I'm cooking for dinner, which is a plus. You know, I'm going to stick it in a slow cooker already so that I don't get too hungry. Because what happens is, if I get really hungry, I lose my patience, I lose my willpower, and everything goes out of the window. And that is when the takeaway menus come in. So I need to not let myself get too hungry, and I need to make sure that I've started making dinner before I get to that desperate stage. So, what was that? Is that a balloon? Sorry, you can hear this, because it was my baby boy's birthday, and we have hundreds of these balloons all the way around the house at the moment. Okay, so I think that is about it for today. I'm really feeling so much more positive. I found some forums online, and I've been talking to women that, you know, or guys as well, guys and girls, who are also trying to lose weight, and I'm finding it really helps with the motivation. It's quite nice, because when I feel positive, I feel like I can help other people, and when I feel negative, I feel like they're there to help me, which is really awesome. You really need that support, I think. So, there you go. I'm not going to weigh myself between now and my Slimming World thing. I really don't want to be one of the ones that doesn't lose anything, though, because I want people to clap me. Apparently, they don't clap you if you haven't lost much. So, I'll be really embarrassed if that's me. I bet that will be me. Oh, God, please don't let that be me. Anyway, I'm going to record another video straight after this, which sounds a bit random, but I didn't want to put them both in at the same time, and you'll see why if you watch the next video. Okay. I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye!